Hello explorers, I hope you are well. Welcome to my hotel room in Hong Kong. Last night I had an idea. Once a week, probably on a Sunday, I would like to sit down in my hotel room wherever I am in the world and chat to you about travel. It could be offering some travel advice on how to travel alone, or it could be how to plan a round the world trip. It can be anything travel related at all, and I'd like to know what you think of that in the comments section below. I know a lot of you like to be, out exploring the world, but I thought having some practical advice on the channel would also be useful. And today I want to start off by offering 5 things that I've learned on my round the world trip. Travelling around the world comes with its own challenges, and after spending 7 weeks travelling around Southeast Asia, I've learned a lot of lessons that I want to share with you today. My first lesson learned would be expect travel issues. Now, I know that's the last thing you want to hear when you're planning a round the world trip, but what you've got to remember is that there are issues that are just out of your control. Things like being ripped off in a destination, or a hotel double booking and not having your reservation, or a flight delay or cancellation. Things happen. All you can really do is deal with the issue at hand, smile, don't get stressed, and just remember that your family and friends are either sat in an office working or stood at a bus stop in the pouring rain preparing to get to work. So that's made me feel much better when I've had those situations where I've been a little bit stressed, realising that everybody else is working and I'm travelling around the world. My next lesson learned is you must travel light. It's incredible the amount of people that I've seen with huge suitcases and huge backpacks. There's no need to take as much as people take on their trip. Really isn't needed. I've got a 46 litre backpack, which is absolutely fantastic. It's cabin size, so I literally walk through the baggage claim after the flight and straight out to the destination. No stood waiting, praying that my baggage is going to arrive. I didn't want to be stranded in a destination and having to wait for my luggage to arrive if the airline lost it, and it happens a lot. So travel light. When you arrive at your destination, be it an airport or a port, walk through that departure lounge with confidence, big striding steps, smile on your face, portraying the fact that you know which direction you're heading in and you know how to get to your destination. If you do what I did when I got to Medan City Airport, I looked stressed. I tried to use an ATM machine and it wasn't working. I couldn't get any money out to get to the city, and I was stressing, and people were just coming from all over, every single angle, trying to sell me a taxi or an airport transfer, and I was getting very stressed. But when I've walked through an airport like in Bangkok with lots of confidence, then people don't bug you. It's just something about your mannerisms when you're walking. If you seem to be vulnerable, then people really do jump on that. So that's my tip. Don't look vulnerable when you're walking through the departure lounge. My next lesson, well actually it's a tip really, is be a responsible traveller. Learn about the local cultures and the local laws and respect people in their own country. And more important, respect animals. It really annoys me, it makes me cringe when I see animals being used for tourist entertainment. When I was in Thailand, I cringed at the thought of going to an elephant show where the elephants were taught to kick footballs and do circus tricks. Instead, what I went to was a Chiang Mai elephant sanctuary where I learnt about elephants and the fact that their numbers are dwindling drastically in Thailand. I fed the elephants, I walked with the elephants, it was very ethical, and I think that's what people should be doing when they visit a country. Really bear in mind the impact that you're having in that country. So that's a tip, really important. And my final lesson learned is choose a reputable travel agency, because there's no doubt that your travel plans will change. You will want to stay in a destination longer than you planned. You may want to change your route, and having a travel agency where you can do that through email or telephone is so important. Initially I was planning to stay 2 weeks in Australia. I'm now staying there for 6 weeks. I emailed my travel agent and they made the changes. No fuss, and that's what you need. Now, to find a reputable travel agency, do your research, that's so important. Look for reviews on Google or any other search engine. Ask family and friends for recommendations. Use social media like Twitter and Facebook. Do your research, so important. And that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think in the comments. If you've got any questions at all, then leave them in the comments and I will answer them. Please let me know what you think about this style of video. Every Sunday, maybe? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.